I feel like you should always want to grow. You know what I mean? You should always want to be your higher self. You know what I mean? And it's a lifelong journey. And, you know, I've come a long way. I will, you know, I tap myself on the back, but I got a long way to go. But, you know, I feel like when you're on that journey, you know what I mean? You know, it is what it is. So, we're going to type these. I'm going to keep these little 5 principles down. And if you got any that you want to add to it, you know, that I could use, you know what I mean? Or whenever, anybody, please feel free. And, you know, comment as we go if you want, you know what I mean? But I'm going to start with number 1, and that's the desire. You have to have the desire to grow. You know what I mean? First and foremost, if you don't have the desire, you can't grow. I got this homie. He's an OG too. He's older than me, and he's hot like fire. He probably watched it. You know who he is too. You know who he is too. You know, I done seen this guy cuss people out on the drop of a dime. You know what I mean? He has a temper, and I was like, hey man, you know that was unnecessary. You know what I mean? You know, don't apologize or nothing. And he would know he was wrong. And his cop was just like, man, that's just me. That's just me, D. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I always thought to myself, like, you can take a horse in the water, but you can't make him drink. You know what I mean? I thought that was a cop-out to me. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't force nothing, but I would think to myself, like, I never want to be like that. You know what I mean? I never wanted to say, this is just me. I'm just set. You know what I mean? And that's what's lazy. And I told you that too. So that was just one. You got to have the want. You have to have the desire to grow. Once that's set, 2, a recurring theme on the show. You have to have a self-awareness. You know what I mean? You have to know what it is that you want to grow. You have to know where your weaknesses is. You have to know why they're there. You know, too. You can't just know about them. You kind of know where they come from. You know what I mean? I know I'm a procrastinator. You know what I mean? I'm actually procrastinating, working on my procrastination. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Hey man, it is.
But that's one of the easier ones to identify. Some stuff are a lot more deep-seated, and you got to do a lot more work internally to see why you might be impatient, or you might be, you have a temper like him, he did, or you might, whatever it is, you know what I mean? You have to be aware of it and aware of where it comes from. You know what I mean? To be conscious of it. You know what I mean? To be self-aware is so important. Number 3, and I can't overestimate the importance of this. So I almost put number 1.
He sound like Biggie.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but and this is for me, and I think it reverberates to everybody, but for me personally, the company that you keep, the people around you, you cannot grow personally. If you got to have people around you that you trust. You have to have people around you that inspire you. You have to have people around you that motivate you. You have to have people around you that will hold you accountable, that will shoot you straight. You know what I mean? You have to have people around you, that have insight. Those you have to have. And you don't have to have a bunch of them, but you have to have, 2 or 3 people. So you got to have, toxic people can't do it. Bike sickers won't do it. You can't. Toxic people, they got to go. If they're family, they're friends, you got to feed them alone, have a spoon. I'm a firm believer. You cannot grow personally if you got toxic people around you. If you're trying to smoke crack and you're sitting here around 5 crackheads and they all pull their pipes out at one time, guess what you're not going to do? You're not going to stop smoking crack. Yeah. That. You know what I mean? You got to have people around you, solid people. And what's leads straight into number 4, you got to be coachable. You can't have these solid people in your life and not listen to them. You have to be able to take constructive criticism. You have to be able to, a lot of times the people that's in our lives are actually become our desire to become better people.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like you want to be a better person because, you get this, this, significant other, whether it be a man or woman, you like, oh man, I want to be a better man for her because that's what she deserves. You know what I mean? Like that real shit that makes you want to be a better person. And then that person can give you insight on yourself so you can be self-aware. Somebody ever tell you something about yourself that you didn't even realize?
Say that.
It could be eye-opening, right?
Yeah, you're like, I never thought of it that way. Yeah.
It's crazy. So you have to be able to, it's like, to me, it's like you in the fight. sports analogy, but you're in the fight. You know what I mean? You in the fight. You in the ring. You fight. Yeah. The trainer's on the side. He got a whole different angle.
Yeah.
The trainer's watching like, okay. So you go to the trainer. He's like, hey, he's dropping that right hand. Throw the jab and go to the bottom. He's telling you because he wants you to win.
Yeah.
He's not in the ring with you, but he's invested in your success.
Wow.
So what I look like going to the ring and I'm throwing haymakers.
He just told you exactly what to do.
And then I get my ass knocked out. I'm looking stupid. You know what I mean? But you got to be coachable. And last but not least, number 5, you have to operate outside of your comfort zone and not grow in your comfort zone. Touch your neighbor, somebody touch their neighbor and say, you cannot grow.
You cannot grow.
Comfort zone.
You cannot grow your comfort zone.
You can't. And it's like, and for my own personal growth, like I've said before, like doing the show, I was listening to Fonte. If y'all know who Fonte is, Fonte. And he had a little segment in there. He was like a little skit. He said his dad was a chef. And when his dad would take him to, the kitchen, to the restaurant, he's like, I thought I was about to do all this cooking. And he said, no, son, you got to prep first. He realized his dad was teaching him about life. Like me personally, I had to prep. Like that's what I started doing my own YouTube channel like 6 months before because I knew I wanted to do the show. And this is outside my comfort zone. Yeah. This is outside my wheelhouse. This is not something. So I had to prep. Like I started doing videos just and even to work myself up to that, it was crazy. Like I would start doing one. Like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because it was difficult for me to
put yourself out there.
Put myself out there like that. And so I started doing them. Shout out to my 2 subscribers, you know what I'm saying?
You got one of them sitting
here. But it wasn't even for that. It was to prepare myself. You know what I mean? For
sorry, man.
It was to prepare myself because I knew I wanted to do something. I knew I had to start getting comfortable. Because if you don't step out, it's like sports analogy number 2. You're a basketball player. You know what I mean? You've been going. Everybody know you're going right. You got to shoot right. So they take your right hand away. So now you got to start working on the left. You know how uncomfortable it is trying to dribble and stuff. But you can't get it unless you do it. So if you have trouble communicating, or if you have trouble, whatever it is, you have to do that you're uncomfortable with. You have to continue to do it until it gets comfortable. You know what I mean? Because if you don't operate outside your comfort zone, you're just gonna fall back into old patterns, into old things, and you can't grow. You know what I mean? So those are basically the 5 principles that I use. And like when you say you do the goals of the day and everything, it's basically my goal is the same as I try to be a better person today than I was yesterday. You know what I mean? And just continue to grow. And I don't think it is a lifelong journey. It's a lifelong process. But if you don't even try, I just think you're doing yourself a disservice and you're doing the people around you a disservice. You know what I mean?
Man, this is probably very apropos that you bring this up today and we talking about Nipsey. Nipsey said there was no difference between him and the other people. He just didn't quit. That was the difference. So let me recap then, go back to Lisa. Desire. 1 was desire, y'all. You have to have the desire to grow. What was 2D? 2 was self-awareness. You need to know where you need to grow, and you need to know where that comes from. Number 3, the company that you keep. You cannot grow if you don't have the people that motivate and encourage and inspire you. Number 4, coachable. You have to be able to handle constructive criticism in teaching. And what was number 5? You have to operate outside of your comfort zone. You cannot grow inside your comfort zone. We had a few comments I'm going to read, and then I'm going to get out the way to have Lisa go in. Marcus Johnson said, facts.
What's up, Marvin?
Kevin Yeshua Bees, he said, big facts. You are the average of 5 folks you spend the most time with. So you are who you spend time with. That's, our mamas used to say that a long time ago. You want to know who you are? Let me show you your friends. You know what I'm saying? That's deep. He went on to say, Kevin Yeshua Bees went on to say, nuggets. Hopefully someone is writing this down. That's why I had to recap it. What's going on, Benita Mitchell and Sean West? Queen, what you got to say?
What you're saying is facts. That's really important. I guess it coincides with what I want to talk about today. What I was trying to talk about was balancing being an entrepreneur and relationships.